A fighting game is a game where you play versus your opponent, usually using some sort of physical attacks against each other, and the goal is to drain the opponent's life bar to 0.
2 men enter or 2 women enter, and one leaves, one emerges the champion.
2 different people, 2 different skill sets thrown in one area together and seeing who comes out on top. We both have a different outlook on how we're going to go about certain things, and skill sets being what we do in the game, whether we pick a certain character or the tactics inside the game.
It's about outthinking your opponent and out-strategizing them, and it's really a lot of it is very psychological. I think that's one of the things a lot of people don't realize about fighting games is all you see is the buttons and the joystick and what the character's doing on screen. But the thing that you really miss out on is how much is going through a person's head when they're playing, how much they're trying to figure out what the psychology is. Is this a defensive opponent? Is this an offensive opponent? Does he get scared easily? Is he reckless?
It gets to this point where we have these competitions and you're playing against these people that play for hours and hours and hours each day, and they're in each other's heads as they're playing, and you can actually see it happen. It's great. When there's a good match, you can see in each player's head, and beautiful things happen.
A fighting game is something that you experience not just by yourself, but with friends, with enemies, with people that you love, people that you hate. That's really what a fighting game is. It's like the embodiment of everything that you try to do to outdo another person. It's like you want to be out on top. You want to, it's competition. You want to be the best. You want to be able to outsmart everybody. You want to be able to show everyone that you have the skills, you want the fame, you want the fortune.
It needs to have a way to put yourself in the game with the character that you love. It needs to have the head-to-head. It needs to have the saltiness. It needs to have the, I need to beat this guy I'm sitting next to.
If it's got 2 life bars and whoever loses their life bar first and one emerges and then you do it over again, you probably got a fighting game.